Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. And it is my hope and prayer that the video is going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I am fine, as you can see. Kisumu is fantastic, and maybe you could also let me know where you're watching the video from. The county or the country, in case you are out of the republic. Ladies and gentlemen, politics is a very interesting game. But politics is also a very dirty game. And that's why personally, I love politics. And one man, Cleophas Malala, is also learning that politics is a very dirty game in a very hard way. Earlier today, Cleophas Malala made some post on his official Facebook page and Twitter handle. This is what Malala updated the country on. My son and my 19-year-old brother-in-law were abducted at gunpoint. They were tortured for 6 hours to disclose my whereabouts or that of my wife and to show them the way to my residence in Kitengela. After failing to find me or my spouse at home, they dumped the two along Thika Road. I have picked them up, safe, but traumatized and shaken. That is Cleophas Malala. For those who've been following Malala politics, there's a way he can actually lie without you knowing. So for me, it's very difficult to believe what Malala posted here. But again, in the era of abduction, you can't assume anything. But on this statement here by Malala is not making sense to me. Let me just explain to you guys why it's not making sense to me. That my son and my 19-year-old brother-in-law were abducted at gunpoint. They were abducted, right? They were tortured for 6 hours to disclose my whereabouts. So they were abducted and tortured 6 good hours to disclose where Malala was and their wife, and also to show them the way to Malala's residence. Do you want to tell me that the government of Kenya do not know where Malala stays, Malala's residence? That if they wanted to go to Malala's residence in Kitengela, then they had to go and abduct people from the house? No, that's not true. Malala, that's where the lie is. And it's also proceeding. After failing to find me or my spouse at home, they dumped the two along Thika Road. I have picked them. So the two were abducted, tortured for 6 good hours. Then Malala went and picked them because they could not find Malala. How did Malala connect with them? Phone. Anyway, let us not get into that. Then Malala later shared the footages. Of course, his house has a CCTV. So CCTV footage of the vehicle that drove into my residence with the two abductees at gunpoint, my son and 19-year-old brother-in-law, shows that the car, a black Toyota Vauxhall KCE 984D, has a KDF sticker on it. And you can see from that photo there, from that video there, yeah, you can see. Let us now get to the response by UDA party. Let us get to the response by UDA party, because they've responded to that Cleophas Malala's allegation that his sons were abducted. There is one thing that Malala actually forgot, that William Ruto is a very vengeful man. And William Ruto is also sometimes can become very ruthless. Now, this is what UDA has responded. This is how UDA has responded. Cleophas Malala, pole sana if this happened to your family. As a party, we are very sorry for the inconvenience, but nobody is after your family. UDA party was just taking back its curse that we had requested you to return and you refused. Lastly, everyone knew about your whereabouts as you were on a national TV for an interview. There was no abduction. Stop the drama. I can believe this second theory. So in short, William Ruto ordered for those vehicles to be taken from Malala. And the reason for that is because Malala joined Rigathi Gachagua over the weekend. So in this video, I want us to do a critical analysis on the coded message William Ruto was sending by going to Malala's home to forcefully take back UDA vehicles. But before you do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. But again, before I dive in, allow me to also take this opportunity to introduce you guys to LemFi. LemFi is a mobile money app for users in the UK, Canada, and the United States of America to send money back to Kenya. They offer the best exchange rates, and the money will be delivered instantly into your Mpesa account, Airtel Money account, and of course, if you want, directly into your bank account. You can use the link in the pinned comment to download the app. Ladies and gentlemen, why would William Ruto order UDA party to go to Malala's home and forcefully take the vehicle? Number one, William Ruto and his allies are taking full control of UDA party. And the only way they can show that they are taking full control of UDA party is by ensuring that Malala is rendered irrelevant, politically speaking. So go to him, pick whatever belongs to the party, even forcefully, have it back. I'm 100% sure that by tomorrow, those UDA allies who are still trying to align themselves with Malala will no longer do that, because the message is now very, very clear. So that's number one. Number two, William Ruto is also, in my view, through his allies, trying to take control. Number two, if you look at it also critically, William Samoei Arap Ruto, through his allies, are also trying to force Malala to surrender anything that belongs to the party. Party properties, including even documents. Because remember, Cleophas Malala was not just an ordinary person. Malala was the Secretary General of UDA party. Do you know the meaning of being a Secretary General? You are the custodian of all the party documents. And you all remember how Malala was removed from the party. And the Malala we know probably was still clinging onto other things. So he was told, please, can you bring back that vehicle? By the way, Malala at some point was supposed to be appointed as a cabinet secretary without portfolio. This was a very powerful man who was even sitting in the cabinet. So these guys are telling him, please, anything that belongs to the party, surrender. Because the vehicles are public, we can see them, we can take them forcefully. But for the documents, if you joke, we'll go any length. So that's why they demonstrated by going to his house in that manner. Malala is forgetting that he was the Secretary General of a ruling party. He used to remind us every day. So you must know that UDA is the ruling party. They can do whatever they want. Number 3, it is also a coded message, in my view, to anybody who is planning to play games with William Ruto. William Ruto is going to be ruthless with them. I'm sure in the UDA party, if there are individuals who are trying to play games with William Ruto and the party by associating with Rigathi Gachagua, still trying to cling onto UDA, into party documents. Remember, over the weekend, Malala joined Rigathi Gachagua, and it was very clear that according to the Register of Political Party, he's still the party Secretary General. So he's clinging onto party documents and properties, but still saying that is the party Secretary General as far as the office of the Register of Political Parties are concerned. So he's being told, no, you are not. We are taking everything. Number 4, I also tend to think that Ruto is also trying to express his anger towards Rigathi Gachagua by targeting his allies. From the mountain, Rigathi Gachagua is with the people, not even the leaders. At the national level, Rigathi Gachagua is alone. But yesterday, was it yesterday or yesterday but one, Cleophas Malala came out boldly to support him. He's being told, we are going to be ruthless with you. These allies joining you, let's deal with them. But even you, we are going to come for you. And I also believe that Ruto is also using the police to punish Malala for joining Rigathi Gachagua the other day. And that is a mistake Malala will live to regret. Sometimes, if I were Malala, I would have waited a bit to align myself. Because Malala was removed because he was assumed to be an ally of the deputy president. We all know that when William Ruto appointed Malala from nowhere to serve as the Secretary General of UDA party, his mandate was simple: to serve William Ruto. And of course, William Ruto also wanted to use his appointment to lock Rigathi Gachagua from the affairs of the party. Malala did not deliver on those mandates.
That there is a process for removal of the Secretary General.
Yeah.
That process is enshrined under Article 20, Section 20 of the Political Parties Act of 2011. And therefore, that process is ongoing. As of now, the Register of Political Parties has not made any changes of who the Secretary General of the UDA party is. So as we speak right now, the process of removal of the Secretary General of UDA is still ongoing. The matter has been filed in our internal dispute resolution committee, and it will be heard on 3rd October.
All right.
But as it stands right now, the person who is gazetted and who is in the register of the Registrar of Political Parties is none other than yours faithfully, Cleophas Malala.
Well noted. So whoever replaced you has just been purporting to be the SG?
No, he's not.
Yeah.
He's not.
All right, Cleophas.
So yesterday he joined Rigathi, the punishment instantly, because loyalty is rewarded. Disloyalty is always punished instantly. And of course, we all know that the president we have, William Ruto, is considered one of the most vengeful individuals in the Republic of Kenya. So this guy might be like, this Malala here, he was defeated in Kakamega. I tried bringing him on board. He's still messing around. Ladies and gentlemen, let us wait and see what's going to happen. Until next time, this is Makwiny. Bye-bye.